Okay, I'm ready for my sewing room reveal. I'm gonna walk into it. This is a 15 by 13 room. I'm gonna go over each station individually, just giving you an overall panorama of my room. I'm really loving it. It's just working out really, really well. Okay, so as you walk in, on the left side is my sewing station. The bottom, you'll see that little turquoise cabinet, and there's threads and odds and ends of things that I use with my sewing machines. So I have a pfaff 3.0 passport, and I have a Juki MODE 654. I love it. I had a Juki for 40 years and it finally gave out on me, so I bought another one. I do want to get a cover stitch machine, but I'm going to have a dedicated one day. I got the pegboard from IKEA with all of the accessories to hang and the little boxes. I love these. I put all my sewing needles in there. I may even spread them out, but with woven and stretch and all that kind of stuff. I haven't quite decided yet. And then over here, so my husband bought me a dress form for Christmas and I love it. It was a little humbling though, I must admit, putting the dials at your measurements. At least for me, it was humbling. But you know, I do love it and I'm excited to work on it. Here's a jacket that I made, but the sleeves are too long, so I need to just cut them off and put the cuff back on. No big deal. Over here was a picture that my mom cross-stitched for me many years ago, because I always loved San Francisco and the homes on Alamo, what is that, Alamo Heights, I guess, Steiner Street. So the colors are just beautiful. So I just wanted to display that in here. Underneath that picture, I do want to put hooks, because right now I have some garments I'm still working on, just hanging onto my ironing board for dear life there. Just thought it would be a good place to put it. I have another IKEA pegboard that I put on the wall. I couldn't find the mounting instructions or anything, so I just went to a hardware store and got I guess it's a screw, and then I put a spacer on the back and Molly bolted them in. So it's working out really nice. It's nice to have them separate. You know, I've seen a lot of people, they put them together, which probably works fine for their space. Here, it's just nice to have one on each side of my sewing space. And my ironing board, gosh, I've had this ironing board forever. I did get a new cover for it, and my mom gave me this rowenta iron for Christmas, and I love it. It's really nice. So I have this table. I bought this table from IKEA. My husband raised it for me, because if you can see, there's a hex bolt in there. So he got out a little Allen wrench and raised it so I don't have to bend down so much. Underneath are elfa shelving that I got at the Container Store. And I'm just putting different things in here. I've got my patterns in one, some odds and end fabrics, and the projects I'm gonna work on in another. This one, I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with this beautiful fabric that I got at Elfried's. I love it. So I just really, really like it. And then I've got ribbons in here, and it's going to be odds and ends. So I put my mat on the top, and it's just a dedicated cutting space. And I love it because it's at the right height. I don't have to bend down a whole lot. Then in this corner, I have my little seating area. I like to sit and watch TV, watch my favorite bloggers, and just kind of relax. My grandson likes this space too. So it's kind of funny, we have to share it. And I have these built-in bookshelves because this room is supposed to be a home office. Well, I don't need a home office really. So I've created lots of other spaces for it. I do want to show you this beautiful piece that one of my dear friends, who I call sister, made for me. This is a sewing machine out of buttons. So thank you, Monica. I love it. It's so beautiful. I love to display it. It reminds me of her. I'm gonna get to spend her birthday with her this year. I'm really excited to fly out to California to do that. Another video I worked on was making these fabric bolts. So this is my fabric stash. See, I don't have a lot. I tend to make up what I buy and just don't keep stashes and stashes. It just kind of works for me. And now I know what I have and I can look over, and if something inspires me, then I'll go ahead and get it and make it. And my little TV where I watch all my blogs. And then on this side, this quilted wall hanging was something that my mother made me several years ago. And I love it. It just works out beautifully. A lot of inspiration there with 1 Corinthians 13:13. Just love it. And here's my desk space. This table has a lot of history. My grandmother used to sew from this table, and inside this table is her Singer 401. I love it. I'm sure it works. It does need bob and rewind area to be fixed. So one day I'll pull it out and do that. But it still has all of her little goodies in here. I did a video not too long ago where we went through all of this, so be sure to watch that one here on my channel. So right now I just thought it'd be really cute to just have a little desk area. I don't sit here a lot, but this is where I do all my editing. And then one other thing I wanted to show you that I love. This was a game changer because this room, let me see if I can pan up. It has vaulted ceilings. See? Up there, but no light. There is absolutely no upper lighting in here. This plug or switch was supposed to have linked to one of the plugs down underneath there. Well, it doesn't do that anymore. So instead of calling an electrician to come out, I decided to get an Echo Dot. So I had one for my bedroom that I really liked, and thought I would get one in here. So I have this Alexa Echo Dot, and I love it because I've hooked up my spotlights. I have 3 IKEA spotlights. There's one. There's one over my cutting and ironing table, and one over my desk area. So now I can walk in the room and say, Alexa, turn the spots off.
Okay.
Isn't that cool? Alexa, turn the light off.
Okay.
So I had them all on. Now when I walk in the room, instead of scrambling trying to find a light switch, I walk in, I can say, Alexa, turn the light on.
Okay.
Now I can see without tripping. I can also say, Alexa, turn on spot 3.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on spot 1.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on spot 2.
Okay.
I also have my iron hooked up. So I can say, Alexa, turn on my iron.
Okay.
And now it's on. It does have an automatic shut off, but it's just nice to know instead of climbing underneath and unplugging, I can just say, Alexa, turn the iron off.
Okay.
This has been a game changer in this room because I was always reaching up, turning on and off the lights and tripping over things in here. Now I don't have to do that. I can just say a command and it happens. So along with the Echo Dot there in the corner, I purchased these plugs. And these are Wi-Fi plugs. Though they are not the same, as you can see. On the one on the left, I purchased from Best Buy in the Alexa section. They ran out. They didn't have enough. So the guy at Best Buy said the one on the right, which is the Casa, works just as well. You do have to download the Casa app and connect it there and then connect it to the Alexa app. But, you know, it works. And I love it. So I have 4 of the plugs in here at the moment. You can also get light bulbs. I didn't feel like I really needed the light bulbs. I had purchased them and then I took them back because the plugs did what I wanted it to do. So here is my sewing room, and I'm really excited, about ready to go somewhere and get some fabric so I can do my Sew My Style project for January. I've got the pattern all cut out. But this is my sewing space that I absolutely love, and I can't wait to get started. So tell me what you think, whether you have another idea in here, or show me your space. I'd love to see it. So happy sewing. Bye.